Okay. Alright, so we are doing this research thing. We were manually moving these things around. And we're experimenting. Actually, does this tutorial or this manual actually have a sort of thing about this? Production, buying, research. I think we understand the research thing. Employees. Logistics. So I think our issue is just pretty much those little beacon thingies. I don't understand these things. In order to directly connect inventories of any type via logistics, you need to place a logistics point. The source inventories of each connection you want to cover need to be located within the logistic point's indicated range, while target inventories can be located anywhere. Okay, so the source inventories of each connection you want to cover need to be located within the logistic point's indicated range, while target inventories can be located anywhere. Okay, so based on that, we should be able to place it over our top building over here, and that should tell the person to go over here to drop it. So technically we don't need the logistic network over here. That's what that tells me. To have an employee handle those logistic connections, they need to be assigned to the relevant logistics point. Creating logistic connections as well as adjusting the storage bandwidths and distribution priorities work here as previously described. Okay, so this is the part I think that I'm kind of missing. To have an employee handle those logistic connections, they need to be assigned to the relevant logistic point. So those, keyword those, I believe is referred to the source inventories, right? Crafter, setup, production design, assembly table. Okay. Alright, so we are pretty much needed in order to support this like sort of motion. So I'm kind of curious, what would happen if, see, he'll never get it. He'll never get it unless we move the inventory ourselves. So I think that means that the bandwidth or the demand is higher than what we can actually support. I think that's what that means. Pretty sure that's what that means there. Okay. So we need more of those batteries. I'm just kind of doing this before. I want to see somebody move it, you know? So I'm hoping that at some point everything will be satisfied. Basically everything will be satisfied. Oh wait. This might be messing all this up. So not all logistic networks are hooked up. So we have our battery pack to here. Okay, because it was empty. So you only need one of everything, so technically we do have an extra employee. Okay, so let's take you off. And I want you to be part of the workforce there. So I'm hoping that this will be oversatisfied so that somebody from this logistics network will eventually walk over here. Somebody's got to. So while we're kind of waiting for that to happen, I want to talk about some of these UI hurdles. Interesting. So you can color a detail aspect of these things. What's your problem? Craig is holding a circuit. Oh, and we have too many circuits. Okay, that's fine. We're oversatisfied with circuits. Probably because there's too much walking between like here and here. Wait, why are you still grabbing stuff from there? Okay, that should help. So what? So there's still an issue. Oh, crap. That is a sensitive button. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, the tinkering. All right, I'm just like silenced because I'm just like, I'm like a little bit confused. I know this game is definitely in, it's not definitely in beta as in like a negative, but there are definitely some elements to this game that are obviously a little work in progress. Like this, the interface in which describes what is occurring as far as an issue is not clear. So there is 60 inventory of plastic here, but in order to transfer this, I have to both disconnect it from, like I can't select the particular connection that's here. I don't know why there's this line that's here when I've disconnected it basically. So I can connect this to here to unload this inventory, because this only needs chemistry. And I still have this error here. So, alright, so reconnected that because I right-clicked this. And right-clicking just disconnects everything. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh no. Okay, so we don't have an influx of employees. All right, so we've kind of created a unique problem for ourselves because we actually we created a fairly complex design for our calculator, and it's a logistical nightmare. All right, we don't need this thing. Okay, that's what that problem was. All right, so I need to ignore that. All right, so why are you unhappy? Alright, so you are having an issue with red. Okay, so now you don't. Okay. Oops. And I don't know what the, oh, okay. See, I thought that's what this number meant, was inventory, the current number of those items on that particular piece of environment or whatever. But it doesn't always mean that, it seems. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix our battery thing because it's also nobody's traversing between these two bins. I don't understand why nobody's doing it. I have 3 people on this and no one's idle. I mean, we're in a plus again. I'm a little hesitant to hire another person. This poor guy's working by himself. Oh man, that poor man. Okay. So alright, so there's way too many circuits, so I'm just gonna take you off of this and I'm gonna put you on there. See, this still has that old connection. Okay, so that's what's happening. So that's one of the points of confusion. When you connect this to here, and then you connect this to here, my expectation is that it's going to be removing from here. Logistic point doesn't cover shelf you want it to. Logistic point doesn't cover shelf, and I want it to. So, are you talking about these guys here? So I have this and this. Oh, it doesn't cover it! Oh! Oh my gosh, that's been like driving me confused. Okay. Oh my goodness, thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna put this here so that everybody can kind of get in there. Alright, so it should be good now. Yeah, we're in it. So, it should be good now. Look, they're moving it! They're moving things! Oh, these employees are fantastic now. I kind of wish I put 2 of these racks side by side. Oh my goodness. I have a very similar feels to as I did with Factorio, like when like a new level of understanding occurs and it's like, oh, that's how that works, and it's suddenly exciting. It's happening right now. And when you design a product, you only need to hit the value, not exceed, so you don't overcomplicate it. Oh, right, yeah. The expectation. Let me go to my thingy. Are you talking about the market appeal? I kind of thought that, but I was thinking I just really wanted a better product. I really wanted to use not only this, but I wanted to improve the battery life and stuff. So that's my own fault for overcomplicating things. It's definitely my own fault for overcomplicating things. But we're turning a profit. Hey, look at that.
More business buzz with Not Important. Despite the circumstances, this enterprise managed to prevail.
Well, as the Novice company is just stepping into Charlie's company, and we're just improving their company. So we created a product for Charlie's company. We can do better in ours. All right, let's continue. Oh wait, no, I don't want to be this. I want to go to the, let's save and return to map. All right. Oh, we get an option. Thanks for helping me. So I'm gonna try to pronounce your name again. Oh, it's Legacy. Oh my gosh, I didn't see that before. I said I don't know if you were on when I was butchering it, trying to sound it out. I was like, it's Legacy. All right. Well, sorry for the past. All right. Module Mania. It's a challenge, and this is the campaign. Alright, so Modular Mania, what's the challenge? 150 modules, 250 modules, 400 modules. Go wild in this challenge where you are tasked with selling increasingly advanced battery modules. Fill the outgoing zone with the currently requested battery module to advance to the next tier. You have 90 days to sell as many modules as possible. I don't feel comfortable doing that yet. Let's continue with the campaign first. When we're done with the campaign, which looks like it's not ridiculously long. Actually, it is pretty long. Thankfully, it's really long. This is exactly the sort of thing that I have been looking for with Factorio. Just goal-oriented, like begin and sort of segments that you can sit down and play for a little bit instead of just the endless mode, which is, wonderful, but okay. Anyway. Time seems to move at a slower pace here in Good County. Calculators are still a big thing here. Thank goodness you've arrived to show local businesses a vision of the future. With your help, they'll bloom beyond mere number crunching and into the world of tomorrow. Earn at least 5,000 Gs with pocket calculator or pocket computers. Ooh, I remember those. Produce at least 20 units of any product per week. Earn at least 10,000 Gs per week with pocket computers that have a market appeal of at least 4. Okay, so we can make the minimal viable product and ship it. All right, pause first thing. You know as well as I do that Good County needs more than simple calculators to thrive. It's time to be bolder with your products. You'll need a solid foundation, though. I suggest you craft 10 simple circuits per week first. Okay. Alright, so... Wow, the game is really letting us go on our own now. Alright, we don't have access to this area. I'm assuming this will unlock in a moment. So this is gonna be... Alright, so it's kind of... it's kind of forcing us to put our outcome, or output... Can you move these? I wonder if, can you move these things? No. Okay, I see. So the input and output is just based on shipping position. Gotcha. All right, so we need to make, let's bring up our info browser. Not there, module. All right, so we need to make simple circuits. All right, simple circuits need circuit board and electronic parts. And a circuit board needs metal and plastic. Simple enough. Okay, so to start off, actually, I kind of just want to do it more or less proper. Let's put this shelf closer to... All right, so this is going to be... All right, I think what this is going to be... All right, this is what's going on in my brain. We're going to do a tinker table here, and another one right next to it. Let's give these guys a little breathing room here. All right, so they're going to grab it from the same sort of thing. This guy is going to make regular circuits, and this guy is going to make simple circuits. And we need to buy electronic parts, metal, and plastic. Now, let's go into logistics mode, and these three things are going to go right into there, and the output is going to come out to there, and the simple circuit is going to go right into the cell. And then you want plastic and metal, and you, I don't know why I closed it, want this and this. Okay, cool. Alright, so now we need to hire some people. Oh, we only have one person. Oh, there's only one person looking for work? Alright, you're gonna do the logistics. And logistics I am going to refer to as... Oh, okay, so now I understand what this is for. This is needed in order to assign people like stuff to do related to like moving these things around. Okay, I understand now. All right, so I kind of want to just like, we're gonna put this one here, I'm gonna put this one over here, and put another one over here. I'm assuming that's what's gonna end up happening eventually. We don't need a inventory one tile over here, so let's just put this over here, and it's touching the incoming but not the outgoing. Okay, so all right, let's screw my plans for a moment and just kind of do that, and let's grab Carol Black and put her right on the logistics, lock our camera to our character, and park her butt. So we gotta wait for our shipping. Probably should have just left it going. There it is. Boom, there's our shipment. And we're gonna wait for Carol. Come on, Carol. Alrighty. Let's grab this stuff. Let's grab that. And we just need plastic now. Okay. So now let's make all of them. Unlock. Oh, is a new employee? Oh, yes, there is. All right, so we're gonna hire. Oh, I didn't even read his name. Cole Evans. All right, you are gonna go there. Oops. Let's lock and let's cancel. Wasn't expecting there to be a person here. Okay, cool. Wow, circuits are like super fast to make. Logistics is just moving between shelves and incoming, outgoing. Right, okay. Gotcha. I was thinking that it would be more than that because technically the tables and the assemblers and stuff like that have a inventory, even though it's temporary, it seems, because they can only move like one thing at a time. So you end up collecting stuff in that little area. All right, I don't like working, so Mueller, Horn, Novak. Let's just hire Novak. And you are gonna take my job, because I don't want to do this. Let's just cancel. Alright, let's put that in there. Let's put this back. Oh, crud. Oh no. This is gonna be forever in our inventory. Okay. Let's see. Can we put it in here? Can we just put it there? Is this gonna like queue up the next order? It's probably a waste of money to not do the work ourselves. Alright, so there's a circuit problem. Okay. Too many circuits. Let's actually sell. Let's sell the influx of circuits. Wait. Logistics here. Circuits. Boom. There you go. Oh wow, she takes a lot per time. Alright, so maybe we don't want that. Maybe just it'll work once. See, now there's this connection again. Alright, it looks like it doesn't add it to the shipment now. Alright, cool. Alright, we are on a Monday. So I'm not sure when this is gonna flip to the next week. Oh, it's starting to go down. Okay, so there is an immense amount of circuits. So, alright, so let's make another bench, and looks like we are gonna put ourselves to work. And we're just gonna lock this into like a little cubicle here. We want to make simples. Okay, so let's grab these circuits. And we also need those things. I think we had an influx of them, right? Oops. Yep, let's grab those. And let's make them all. Kinda wish it made it so that we could just boop. Hey, we did it. We didn't actually have to do this. Very good. Before you move on, you'll need to stick to calculators just for a little longer. Good Kenties High School is participating in the National Math Tournament again. We can't afford to lose face. With their current calculators, though, our team don't have a chance. Our team don't have a chance. Those kids deserve better. Design a blueprint for an advanced calculator with a brain processing power of at least 0.4. Alright, cool. So, let's see. I want to sell this thing. Oh, maybe not. I'm sure we'll end up using it. Alright, so let's cancel that. And let's get out. Oh my goodness. Let's get into here and... Why is everybody fiddling about over here so much? Oh, I see. Their distance is just... it's just that. Alright. This cramped space is bothering me, naturally. So let's just put it there for now. Okay. Alright. So assembling machine... Not assembling. The design table-y thing. Design desk. Alright, so where's our office gonna be? Let's put our office... Let's put it... let's become an obstruction in our own factory, and let's just put our home office right in the middle of our factory. Okay. Let's create a new product. It's gonna be a calculator. We're gonna do a simple case. Create products. Okay, simple circuits. Okay, so simple circuit is similar to the simple battery, and just one of them is 0.2. Okay, so let's cube them up, and we gotta put a screen on there. All right, so we satisfied the processing. The rest of this doesn't really matter. Okay, so we did that. Market appeal is 0.4. Unique name. Okay, we'll fix that. Alright, I don't really want to do a big boy battery. Let's just do that. So your battery is at 0.4. And we want to make good products here. 0.3. It's actually better. Okay. Let's do this big brain calculator here. So display is rubbish, but the processing power and the battery is decent. We gotta let them. I mean, if the calculator doesn't last the entire time and that the test, the examination is happening, I don't know. I just feel bad. Calc MK1. Out of curiosity, we're at 4.4. If we just put in the big boy battery, okay, it's still the same. Plastic, chemical. It's actually cheaper to make the single cell battery. It actually ends up better. It's just a little bit more cost effective. Good, good, good. All right, it's gonna be in a simple case. And yeah, we need that big screen. It's a competition. They're gonna have bigger numbers to deal with. Let's see, summed up green. I mean, they're gonna be adding stuff. So it's either gonna be let's do summed up green. I like the name. All right, this is cool. Chemistry, a little bit of metal. What requires metal? It's plastic. Tinker table. Oh, right, that's electronic parts. Oh, circuits require metal, right? Oh no, battery. This does. Okay, but I think the first circuit does. Okay, let's finish. Boom. Okay. All right, let's unlock. All right, so now we need a assembly table. Let's put the assembly table on the other side of this bench here. And I don't know if this is gonna work out, but let's go ahead and put that there. Look how beautiful that's gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be so good. We're gonna drop stuff off here, and then we're gonna pick up stuff over here. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. All right, let's disconnect this. And let's connect this over here, because we're gonna need... Let's get out of there real quick and grab this. Bring up our requirements. So we need simple circuits. We can just plop that right over there. We'll let Carol Black kind of move stuff around. Let these guys batch stuff out as fast as possible. All right, so we need... This will be a LED thingy. Okay. And what else do we need? We need frames and single cell battery. Okay, so... Okay, so this is going to be the frame man. I see we've created a bottleneck here through this pathway. Oh well. All right. We'll see what happens. I'm just curious. I'm just really curious to see like how granular some of these problems will end up developing. All right, so we're just gonna create this kind of one loop sweatshop thing here. All right, so it's gonna be that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've run out of inventory. Okay. Alright, so I think we're gonna have to move some things around, and let's separate... It just looks better that way. This person can step a little bit further. Alright, so what you want is stuff for circuits. Circuits needs plastic and metal. So the only thing this thing wants is... Actually, before we do that, let's transfer the existing... Oops. Let's go into logistics mode. Let's transfer the existing metal. Let's actually disconnect these. Let's transfer the existing metal and plastic. Bring up this. This will become the new satisfier for it. And this will still output to there, but it will clear up 2 slots. And we need some chemicals. Alright, so we also need to buy chemicals. Okay, let's pop back into logistics. Chemicals. Why not? Oh, because we don't have any in inventory yet. Alright, so that will go there, and that will go there. What do you want? Oh, you want plastic. Okay. So, I think we want 2 shelves. Alright. Alright, so we can move this guy around a little bit more. Alright. Big brain here. Trying to use my big brain. Okay. Alright, so if I like the position of this. Alright, so if we move you to here, and then we move you to here, this will be our sort of assembly line. This will still go to here. So the final products will go over here. So most of our products are on the other side. So we'll put this over here, since most of our products are over here. So to kind of just like move over. This will be the longest walk. And let's just move this out of the way for a moment. And so let's put this guy. Let's see, this is where I wish I could rotate the screen. I'm assuming this is covering this. Alright, let's just put a gap there. Okay. So now our corner shelf, actually no, I don't like the corner shelves. They cost the same as these, and these have 2 more slots, and I think this will complement a little bit better. Okay, so now let's pick a new place for this. Okay, so I guess I'll be fine. I guess we will find out. Okay, so simple circuit, regular circuit. We have the frame, the regular battery, and the LED. Alright, let's go into logistics here. So this is gonna go here. Goodness, all the little windows. Alright, that will go there. Simple will go there. And simple circuit, let's disconnect them all. I'm just gonna manually move this. And that will go, oopsie. This will go there. Okay. And you need plastics. So plastic will go there. So this is pretty much just because of the one extra thing. Yeah, it's kind of a waste maybe. Alright, so this will be... we need to get the... Oh, it's here. Is it here? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's not. Okay, let's put these outputs in here. Okay. So frame, battery, and then the output will go into here. And this will go into the cell. Guess we're gonna double up on plastic. Oh well. And okay, so we're still waiting for that to come in. Oh wait. You and you. So you get it from there, and you just need the chemicals. Oh, we have chemicals. That just come in? Why can't I put it in here? I don't understand why I can't put it in there. But, whatever. Let's get out of 2. And let's grab our simple circuits. And let's put that in here. Okay. Alright, so we need to hire 3 more people. And there's lots of people waiting to get a job. It's wonderful. Alright, so we have Klein, Kolarov, Seus, Khan, Jensen, Esposito. It's like espresso and a mosquito. Mick Schultz. Alright, we're definitely doing Esposito. Esposito. Alright, so that's 1. You are gonna be on... Since you have that Esposito, you're gonna do LEDs. And Mick Scholes, Campbell, Walsh, Khan. Alright, so we've hired this guy before. Not this look of a guy. I think you have metal in the shelf twice, so I can't handle the chemicals. Okay, I'll check that. Alright, so let's hire Thomas. Thomas, you're gonna do batteries. And Khan, you're gonna do the frames. Okay, so we are way low on money. Alright, let's go into logistics. Let's disconnect the metal. And there's... These slots are taken, and there's a slot that's open. I did just disconnect it. So there's still an open slot. Okay, you were right, actually. Because I right-clicked the metal, and I'm not sure if this appeared to be empty after I did that, but now I can connect it. Alright, so now you can go there, and we can disconnect this one. Alright, and I reconnected the metal. I'm not sure why it's still that. You could just disconnect both. No, it's still unhappy. Okay, whatever. If it works, it works. I still haven't read this message. The new design is done. Awesome. If you don't mind, may I... I love the smell of fresh blueprints. Oh, that just gave me like a little bit of a sneeze. Without the sneeze. You can fire up production now. You still have time before the tournament starts. A minimum of 7 calculators per week with a big brain processing power of at least 0.4 should suffice. Yeah. Let's put some of these things back. Well, I guess we can't. Alright, so we can sell these things back. I just don't want it in my inventory. Okay. Alright, we're starting to collect some things. Cool. So is there hockey? Yeah! Shift click. Okay, so... Are we missing something? Oh, we need 2 simple circuits, that's right. Oh, I only have enough for 1. Derp. Wow, this game is, it's pretty fun. Alright, so since, you know, this is a game about autonomy, let's hire one more person. Ibrahimov. Oliveira. Salanth. Jevith. Campbell Walsh. Okay. Hey. Priscilla Ibramov. Okay. You are gonna work on the assembling. Okay, and I'm gonna put this stuff back. Oh, I can't. Oh wait. And there we go. Okay. Okay. Boom. All right. So now we can see exactly how the autonomy works. 2 metal. All right, let's take one of those metals out. So there's that second metal again. It still wants it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, now just a little blip. Okay, resolved. Let's just sell this back. I'm assuming that's how it works. Alright, let's fast forward. We have spent a lot of money to get to here. I just realized, I don't know if I saw this before, but the hands flailing. That's funny. So I don't think they're actually picking these 2 items up. I only care if we are meeting demands. That is what I'm looking for. So, alright, so the thing that we were talking about an hour and a half ago. Man, this game, time suck. It's a time warp. So the thing we're talking about an hour and a half ago was about, what were we talking about? It's getting late. So we're talking about, this game it's in early access. So they're gonna have, I'm watching this 3 of 7. Okay. All right, hold on. Or it's gonna be held off a while longer. Locker camera. Okay, so everything is satisfied except for the single cell battery thing. Okay, so we're starting to make a profit. That means we can hire yet another person. But before we do that, let's let's grab our table. Oh, you know what it probably is? It's the long walk. Oh well, it's fine. We'll spend slightly more money. There we go. Okay, so you are gonna be this, and logistics, chemicals to there. You want chemicals, right? Yep. And come back to here. All right, so let's see a new hire. Watson. Oh, that's just natural, right? Batteries and Watson. Kuiper. Ooh, they could be related. Vita and Cameron Cooper. Steiner. Condra maybe. Von Clark. Catsaurus. I'm sorry, I have to do this one. I have a cat. And that sounds like a giant cat. Okay. That's dumb. Just a thought. What if this was moved like that? Since people can occupy the same space, we can kind of prevent an extra step that these guys have to take. Maybe that'll improve production of those things. Just slightly. Okay, so this game is in early access, so naturally there's going to be some things that are trying to catch up. There's a lot of stuff in this already that is pretty well done. It's pretty polished. Like the art direction is solid. At this point, I wouldn't make any more changes to it. I mean, some of the characters could have a little bit more definition, just so that their clothing doesn't constantly like interpenetrate in their shoulders and their arms. Are we still not meeting production? But the thing I'm trying to get to is some of the UI stuff. As its legacy has mentioned, oh, its legacy, you tried to say something. So I tried to do, I don't know if you were actually, I'm assuming you weren't actually using offensive language. There's something that is triggering the bot thing. I need to figure that out. So I know like some keywords like BRB I've seen happen once, or TF or WTF or something like that was triggering it. So I'll have to look into that. Sorry about that. I'm starting to climb again a little bit. This might actually be enough. It looks like let's see, circuits are plenty. And no, we're not selling them. Okay. Yeah, so there's still going to be some UI stuff that needs to catch up, like as its legacy was mentioning. It said maybe get another assembly table going. Well, we still only are just meeting simple circuits. Maybe no. That could be the bottleneck, is the simple circuits, because you need 2 of them for the for this product. So you're half right. Alright, so let's make another assembly directly in front of this one. Alright, let's move our office. And let's put this guy. Okay, so that's going to be a problem. Alright, so let's put this here. And let's move this out. I can move this here. Oh, such a long way to walk. Simple circuit, maybe bottleneck actually. Yeah, I think so too, because you need 2 of them for one. I'm not sure if it's actually bottlenecking, though. Yeah, it is. Okay. So let's actually, I think we can sell. Do we get money back? Yes, we do. Okay, so we need to make another table. Tinker table. Okay, so I'm not super happy about the layout here. Everything is like so far away. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Let's put this here. Let's just make things further away. Oops. And alright, so this is gonna be the new simple circuit table. Or this is gonna be a simple circuit table. Alright, and let's go into our logistics, open up our things, and circuits, and this thing. And let's close that, and let's put that to the same pile. And you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just make them. I don't want to make them. We are a true boss here at the Novice company. We don't lift a finger. Ooh, Hoffman. Oh, obviously we're picking this one. All right, you go there. Go for it, buddy. I mean, employment is so inexpensive. It's 200 for an employee. I wonder, is there like I mean, are we paying them every week 200? I'm not sure how much we're actually paying them. Let's fast forward. Yeah, so now it's being satisfied. Boom. Satisfied. Cool. And so are we. Okay. Let's check out some of these graphy things. Calculator phase 1. Starting to lose money. Alright. 22 units sold. Market share. Okay. Alright, we're starting to climb up again. And this is also climbing up. Good, good. Oh, he needs plastic. Uh-oh. There's plenty of plastic. Alright, who are you? And, alright, so you need, okay, so you're actually looking for plastic there. Okay, so I did disconnect it, but I never reconnected it. Okay. So, boop. Okay. Oh, I think I get this now. Okay, so as I was explaining, or as I was experiencing the thing before, my assumption is that if I drag this into here, it'll disconnect it from other sources, but the idea is that this actually can connect to multiple sources, so it actually should not disconnect. In fact, this is playing both the role of filling in here and in these other locations. Okay, so that kind of creates a level of complexity for the UI. So I'm not surprised that this isn't resolved yet. It's a fairly complicated issue without it being like a whole interface. Alright, we're still at 5 of 7. I think we have to double our production. I think we've satisfied our one assembler, but I think we might actually have to duplicate this on the other side. I think that's what we have to do. Oh, no, no, no. Now, you're right. It's legacy. Now we can use 2 assemblers. Look at you. Alright. And in true Novice fashion, we are hiring more employees. Betts, Demir, Jones, Murphy, McJensen, McSchwartz, Nieminen. Oh, another. Oh, we gotta hire their brother or sister. Sorry, maybe sister. I don't know. All right, so you want to make this. All right, so let's connect all of these to all of these. Here, 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 and you to here. Okay. Okay, so now we can fast forward again and watch this number climb. Yeah, that's a pretty complicated issue. So I think the only way to make it simple is to simplify the mechanic, but I think unfortunately, oh wow, we just hit that mark instantly. I think the only way to fix the problem is actually to maybe slightly butcher the current mechanic, and I'm not in favor of that. I just think maybe it can be as simple as like changing the colors to like if the simple circuits were like red and this was purple and green and all these kinds of things, if you select this, it will show those connections, and it was a deliberate sort of arrow moving in the direction that we're talking about. And I think what would also help is a I/O element to the visuals of the logistics. So I see that these chords are, see, this one is going back and forth, but it's not associated with, like, so I see that this back and forth is here for the circuits, right? And when I highlight the circuits, it's showing, I'm pointing at my screen, you can't see it. It's showing a single direction, and then it kind of makes sense, but I don't understand why it's going back and forth though, right? It doesn't tell me why it's going back and forth, because there's no separation between inputs and outputs. I think that would be helpful. Like if instead of it being a single graphic, if it were two lines basically neighboring each other, right next to each other, parallel, one color being like green for output, I suppose, and satisfied, or green for, yeah, I don't know, green and red. We'll just go with green and red, or green and blue for input, output, like going in their associated directions, and maybe gray or white as it currently is, in order to illustrate not connected. Okay, I think that would be an interesting. It would be interesting to see if that would actually help read some of the activities that are happening. All right. Anywho, phew. Let's hope the good county kids blow the competition away. Time for you to get on with some research. Construct an analysis desk and a research desk. Then use any type of module at the analysis desk to generate at least 4 basic data per day. Psst. An insider just told me about an upcoming market demand for devices with increased data storage. Focus your research on memory block module that takes this feature into account.